I'm removing everything from Bitcoin chart, and we will need two charts. I will quickly turn on this. Okay, to remove everything. Okay, starting from weekly. That session will be recorded and it will be explained quickly. I will explain everything real quick here, and that please be focused on it, because there are too much levels which are in play. So we will slowly cover each of that level. So I'm starting a Bitcoin price action from this level. From here, what happened here? We that was a Corona dump here. Price dumped, Corona dump, buying, bull run started, tap 69k, 70k. Don't look at price, don't look at time frame, just focus on price action. What is price action is saying? Then we will decide, we will mark slowly our areas, and we will evaluate our direction, in which direction Bitcoin is going and what will be its next direction, because at that point longs are getting wrecked, shorts are also getting wrecked. So direction is not clear. I will try my best to clear your mindset on Bitcoin price action and give you a proper direction. That is the reason of this session today. So from here, when this bull run started, those who have watched all market structure video, that will be easy for those that is easy to understand market structure here. So when bull market started, this was simple higher high hour, higher low here, higher high, again higher low, new higher high, and after new higher high, we broke that higher low. This was our higher low here. We broke, so we enter into bear market, and bear market started, price started dumping. I am neglecting this price action plus this one as well. If I count these two as well, then actual market structure shifted from this region. That was low, higher low, that was broken. There, that was our bearish order block here. Tabbed, price dumped, straight dumped. I'm just neglecting those two because there is no need of going that deep into the price action. We will just see where we are standing right now. So that was our first order block, tapped out. So new lower low, after that lower high created, new lower low. We had this one. After this lower low, we created lower high, and then new lower low. I'm also neglecting this price action as well, so it will be a real clear to everyone. So if I go into this price action as well, that is our lower low. Suppose lower high, new low this week, lower high defended very well here, new low, lower low. So it should be that lower high should be defended at any cost. That's why I am not looking at this. I will explain it to you later why I'm not paying attention to this price action, especially this move. So I'm counting from here. This was our lower low, lower high, new lower low, and now this this is our lower high region. This is our lower high region. If I count, if I read price action from this point, from starting from beginning, like this, lower high created lower low, lower high again created lower low, lower high, it is lower high region. Now in lower high, what we actually do, we mark order blocks. Where are our bullish order blocks and bearish order blocks? So I will simply mark those who know, like how we mark bullish order blocks and bearish order block. This is easy. Price dumped from before that dump, green candle is our bullish order block. So I mark my bearish order block here. So when I study this price action quickly, one thing clear here, that price is sitting into the supply zone. In supply, the second name of resistance is supply. This is whole supply resistance area. At resistance, what we do, we simply sell our assets. We don't buy here, we just sell here. Okay, so we are now sitting at supply zone. Another thing, we are looking at that. So now I'm coming back to this price action. I will now check it out, this one, this whole move. What was that move, and what happened here, and why price didn't dump from here? It's supposed to be go down from here. Why it came up towards this one? So first point is our, where is price is? It is in supply zone. Which supply? It is weekly supply here. So we are in supply right now. Now look at this. When this low created lower high here, again this low broken. Look at this one. If you close it, this low candle is closing below, so this low broken, lower low, again lower high, lower low. So that when this lower low created, that order block is our bearish order block. It's supposed to be bearish order block. When price came here after creating this layer lower low, it should be rejected from here. Do you see that, Vic? It is rejected. It is a bit of, it got rejection. But what happened here? Next week, green dildo, again green dildo, and it goes straight into the higher time frame and an upper supply. So we know that when a failed order block failed, that turns into breaker. So that I count as breaker. That breaker will work slowly. I will go into daily and H4. You will see how this breaker is important now. I will turn it as green. Now this is not a supply zone. It is a breaker. It is a bullish breaker because it should have, price should have defended that level. Bear should have defended that level and that zone, but they didn't. Price broke out here, straight goes into another supply zone. It is rejecting last week red. Now again it is moving in few $100 range. Bitcoin is choppy as hell. So here we have we find two things till now: supply zone, this is this one, and we have breaker as well. So price action is pretty clear here. After, when price created this low, this was our lower low here, and this should be our lower high. When lower high broke, we called it as MSB, market structure break. What we do here on MSB? Simple, waiting for pullback. I will remove FEGs as well. Simple, waiting for pullback for buying. And what will we target? Target that high which is created and new high, because structure is changed. First it was creating lower low, lower high, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs are in process. But what happened here? It broke lower high. Now it coming back towards this breaker, and it will come to our lower levels to again buy, to, because structure is changed. Now it will be higher high. If we got this green candle and or any other green candle of weekly closing above those levels, that will be a confirmed proper change of character here. That will be, in my view, that will be confirmed change of character of price action will be that, and target will be these, this order block and these our old order blocks, these lower highs. So for now, until the price is below those levels, those range low, so we will look into this area to play out that area. And how we will play, I will explain it. And what will be our plan, I'm explaining this one now. So when MSB happened, so according to price action, it should come back, retrace a bit to fill or this at least this breaker here, then go back again towards higher levels. Now this is our price action. Till that level we were bearish. We were bearish because new lows are created. Low created here, broke here. That low broke here, then again that this one was our new low. It broke again here, lower high defended, new low created. Now for bearish scenario, it should close below that level. We are again bearish. But for now, that was our lower high. It broken out here, and it is now it will come to test at least this breaker, and those to fill these bearish FEGs here, and then go up. like this to move towards upside movement, to continue its direction. So this is price action, and we have two major areas marked. We have supplied mark, we have our breaker mark. Now I will come back towards in last session. How many people are sitting here? Akash, Anand, Derek, iPad. Okay. There are few old people are sitting here. They know that in last session price was somewhere here when we discuss here, and we had discussion on that, what we called it, peanut, or what we you are called it, just call it, that was in creation. Let me extend these lines. It was in creation, and our plan was to short from this, to break out here, short this, retest this level, these levels. On retest we will be out, and we will look for longs, and we will target this supply zone. But it stayed good up to into supply zone, and we didn't take any proper position on longs. We took we set some limits on long on few hours, but they didn't filled, and we closed our Bitcoin really very early here, somewhere here. So whole move we missed. I personally missed this whole move. I caught this move, but this move I missed. So I'm looking for now another move, and I have my plans. So I will activate my real trading, like again getting into trading from completing my next move now. So that was our yeah, recording will be uploaded soon on YouTube. I will send it in group, inshallah. So that was bearish peanut or nosedive, whatever you call this pattern here. I just use for liquidation. These lines give me proper liquidation where is money is placed. So this give me simple idea. So when this breakout here, it didn't retest it yet. Retest is pending here. Where is retest? On, like, there are few traders, you know, everyone, 80% of trader plays into structures, like they play a head and shoulder practice structure, and all those structure they play. So they wait for the retest to enter their entries into longs or shorts. So where is retest? It didn't retest it yet. So here it is on straight. If you close into this one, let me show you this, zoom into this one. I will remove this order block. You see that order block here, deep order block. It is too much deep order block here. You see that order block. This retest is sitting straight on to that order block. So if it retested successfully here, that will be straight onto the order block, and that is also order block. If price came here, that will be a good buying zone, very good buying zone here. By too much probability of buying will be here. So stop below that range, and we will go towards upside. So that is first. We have bearish minute and something like that. Pattern was this one. Another trend line we were looking at, this trend line here. I will draw it because these are important trend lines. So I will draw it. It will take a bit of time, but you need to be drawn these trend lines really good. Like I will mark this one as I will change color. Okay, we have this trend line resistance as well. Look at this trend line resistance, test it. Look at this drop again. We were expecting that if price goes in this order block, in this lower high region, it should have rejected from that trend line as well, because that is also a trend line resistance here, and it came back towards this order block, and it pumped, it broke that trend line, but it broke it out. One candle is closing. We didn't know it is a proper breakout. If it is a proper breakout, it will come here in this region, and it will bounce again. But if it a fake out here, that is a fake out because it's also in supply zone. So it will come back again into these levels. Now what is the plan? These are two trend lines, one, two trend lines here. Another trend line which I was looking at, uh, this one. This one I called it, I give it a new name here. This is a SR trend line. Here it is a SR trend line, support resistance trend line. Look at this, taking support up, broke down resistance, resistance, down again. It came straight into resistance, and this time it is also in supply. And look at this, how it resistant now on for bullish scenario. Now broke that trend line up, retest it, and then go unless this is below that trend line. That's which color it is, purple color. It is purple trend line. It will go down because this is a resistive trend line acting as a resistive trend line. These are few trend lines, important trend lines. Now I will just keep important levels on chart which will be played like according to our new step, level by level, how we will play level by level on it. I will just place those things. This is also Azul. I will remove it. Now we have range here. Range here. Range high, it was price. We did a price action. Then we look at trend lines and structures. Now we will see range, where it is range, because range for a trader, range is a like blessing. You know that where is price is heading towards and which areas should be good areas. And that was a new low of June. And I will mark mid range of that whole range because that is also important one. Two things. Now that is a range, and it will be a bit of messy chart, but please cooperate with me to understand proper direction of price. So it is playing into that range. That for weekly, I think that is enough. Now I will go into the daily to dive deep into it. On weekly levels, we had marked few trend lines, few structures, and we possible retest areas of that, like those trend lines and those structures. So on daily, that trend, this I will make it 2x here, so it will be visible because it is important. Now look at that trend line, SR trend line, how beautifully it was playing. Retest here, down, test, down, test, down, then again it is testing here, test, and it is not making any good move here, or it is going above that level. So it is acting as resistance here. Now look at this range. Range will be clear now for you guys. Range high, range low, this one, and this is mid range, and this is a trend line here. We have this trend line here, and we had this trend line, weekly trend line here, and which is broken out, didn't retest it. Look at this mid range, how it played. When it reclaimed that old range, it didn't retest it as well. So when look at like how we trade things, suppose we have a few areas, how trader, if someone is trading, how he trades. Simply, if price is trading below that level, once it's broke out that level, so he trader and every trader wait for retest of that level. On retest, he buy, and then he hold his position. So what happened here on range, when this range low, like this range low broke down, it did a retest here. Look at this quick retest. On next candle, it gave us a retest and it goes lower. Okay, so when it reclaimed that range, it didn't retest it. So that's why I'm looking towards downside, because there are too many things which are remaining in downside direction. Retest of this low range, retest of that trend line. This trend line is not yet clear, so I will remove it for now, because we have range in play and we have important levels on the retest of that trend line. So this trend line is also, look at this trend line, retesting down, again retesting it. So where is retest of that trend line, or this structure break, suppose that pin and breakout retest? There is no retest, it straight goes into mid range, reject it. We were expecting, we open our short here, because on H4 you see that was MSB here. So on retest we open our shorts, our stop loss was there above, and we were expecting it will test here and then we will continue towards upside. But what happened here, next day, next 2 days, and we done and we straight goes up. Now plan is, one more thing I will check before going into my plan and explain my plan. I will check where is volume is placed, where are the orders placed, where are people are interested right now to place their orders, to buy or to sell. So I will check whole range volume. Okay, so volume is placed here. Now go to hell, we don't need you. I will name it POC here, important POC. Now look how things are getting like are connected, interconnected with each other. We have retest pending here, okay, two retest pending here, and we have straight in the mid of that retest we have POC hour, and above that POC we have our breaker placed. So what will we do now? So I will go for exact where is breaker. Daily breaker is this one. This is our small daily breaker, and this is the order block as well. So I will mark whole that area, because that is order block hour. So look at how beautifully it is connected, that order block, breaker and mid range are at same place. So my plan is, now my plan is, I will explain my plan, that come here, test that breaker, because we know that breaker and order blocks, both things are there. So there are orders are placed. I will check a bit of volume here of that thing, where it is below. Look at this one. So breaker, order block, mid range, three confluences we are here. Right now we have three confluences here. If I see another trend line here, I think it is not a proper trend line. Yes, it working like this one. I am watching this one. Support, breakdown, again reclaim, retest it, go up. So retest of that trend line is also there, but I will not consider this because that was big deviation there below that range. So I am now my plan is to come a bit down here, please, here to test that order block. When you test, successfully test, go up again here. So when that move will be occurred, if price came here like that, we have this, if we count that higher high, higher low, higher high, that will be our internal structure break here. Proper internal structure break here will be that. Closing below a red candle, come here, open new longs here to target. There's some kind of supply will be there to target that supply, and then go proper again down to test NPUC, to test range low. So that is whole my plan is here. That is my plan right now. So I'm waiting for that daily closing here. So after closing, we will see how price reacts here and what price did here. So we will wait for supply, because we know that when price is moving like this, okay, higher high, higher lows are in creation. We wait for MSB here. then on retest we short, like we got our MSB, here it is MSB, our we got our MSB, and then we wait for some kind of supply here or order block or whatever. Everyone has its own strategy. So we wait for that order block or supply to test again here. Stop loss is above and then proper dump. Like this, I'm expecting here to make that MSB here, test that order block successfully, like this breaker as well, mid-range successfully test here, and then go back to fill that whole supply zone. This is whole supply zone. This is your whole daily supply. So that MSB will be there, one confluence. Second confluence is that supply here. Retest is also completed here. Come back to this supply to complete that supply, to go like to do a bit of like go up here to create FOMO and then come back down towards the downside. So that is my whole plan for Bitcoin, for like what we have to do in the whole structure and what his price is doing. For this price action, if someone is trading this, he win one, he lose three. There's 1-3 ratio is going on. So how you can like trade these candles? How you can trade these candles? There is no proper retest of shorting is also haram, because lows are pretty much they are held it. So wait for this breaker here for buying. If in on H1 H4 you see MSB, go for it, because you have confluences. Place stop loss below those level and target this supply and range high. When price again came here, you have also confluences that supply, another supply was created here after MSB. You have range high, you have this trend line retest. So simply then short here and target one, target two straight. And this is a prior deviation. That was our what we called range low, broke down, deviated into it. Then for from this supply, when we short, this will be target first, target second was with this one, and this idea was to retest range low as well and then go proper move towards upside. So quickly, this is do you guys understand the whole idea of my long short and where will be I trigger my entries and what is market structure of Bitcoin right now? It is clear. So I will give you 2-3 more confluences and then we will wind up things. Okay, okay, great. Now I will go to USDT dominance chart here. Okay, I will go towards father first. DXY is father of every market. So what is DXY is doing? DXY is simply sitting into weekly order block, and look at that last green candle, last week candle. It gives proper reaction there. It took out lows here and it is going up. So for my confluence, like I'm looking for Bitcoin to go down, first confluence I'm matching here with DXY because it is sitting in bullish order block. That trend line is broken, no retest. Go up here to do a little bit of fuckery here, manipulate people here, then go proper up retest here, go send Bitcoin to range low, then dump on them. Dixie dump, Bitcoin will be pumped. This is also here, that is also an idea here. And that another, after further we will see USDT dominance. USDT dominance, there is, I will give you a proper one thing. First understand what is, how we use trend line. Most of traders, intraday traders, they use trend line for support and resistance, but a smart trader and market maker use these trend lines for liquidity to find liquidity. Where is liquidity place? Suppose price action is this one, price is moving like this, higher high, higher lows, tapping this, tapping this, tapping, and going up. Now for a trader, what a normal trader or average trader or intraday trader do, they buy retest, buy, sell high, sell high, buy, sell high. What market maker do here? He is eyeing your liquidity here, because when you buy here, you place stop loss here, stop loss here, stop loss here. So there are too many stop losses building below that level. So it kind of creating higher high, higher low. So what market maker do? It beautifully retest and break it to eliminate these shorters. Then again it pumped. Why? Because there are also shorters sitting. They shorted here, they shorted here, breakout shorters are here. So money is also placed on another side as well. So it market maker pumped that on it, eliminate those as well. Then he started real move towards downside, and he create proper MSB here, and then it moved like this, lower low, lower high, and again lower low. On if you see on USDT dominance, look at this, tap up, tap up, tap up, now broke down, and here it is, weekly demand zone is here, and it created double top of pattern, kind of pattern. So shorts are building and money was building here. In this region money is placed. Most of the above regions are not of like there is no money, not on, if you take ratio of money, so ratio will be greater below than higher. So plan is come here, like, or it is going up here from this demand. Like if we count this demand, it is going from up here, go up, eliminate everyone. If it goes up, Bitcoin will be go down. So if it came toward these regions to reclaim that trend line, everyone will be like, okay, go short on it, short on it, bear market is still here, then dump on it and manipulate them. So this is how whole trend line works. So simply look, follow this trend line. It is a classical example of hunting liquidity. So it is also placing in demand. If it goes up towards upside, Bitcoin will be down. So according to our plan and our idea, we will 2-3 major things like USDT dominance and Dixie is also supporting us. So for Bitcoin, we need dump. For that, Dixie and USDT dominance both are in demand. So when everyone selling here, money will flow into USDT and into dollars. So it will eventually come down towards these levels, toward this level, and this level will be a gold level. And if it came toward those levels, these are also gold levels for buying. So in case if it goes up straight up and it came like a big green red dildo towards downside in these area, these are buying zones. Below that all is buying zone for me. So I'm expecting it to go down first to test those, a bit of intraday chip chop here, go again back, again down. So play into this range simply. So everything is clear now, because session will be ended in 2 minutes. So till now everything is clear. I will renew it for queries and for alts. We will look into some alts as well. So Bitcoin is clear to everyone, those who are watching or listening. Matic. Matic, my first level is tapped here. weekly FEG is placed above. So maybe it filled out that FEG. Matic is bullish. For now, Matic is bullish. Don't do anything with it. Wait for pullback and for buy. Buy it. Internal structure is broken here. This one first order block here as well. This is also an order block. So Matic is bullish. Don't short it yet. Wait for weekly FEG to fill. H4 double top. No, I don't think so. This is a proper double top. Double top is not like this. It is higher high, higher low, again higher high, higher low, higher high. So this is higher low region. Until unless it didn't loses that level, wait for it. Don't short it. AMB.